Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air.
And the shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Azar. Van Dijk. Gerrard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe pinches it off him. Odegaard. And it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Seedorf's delivery. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the ball. It's a mighty effort! And again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pings in a terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely ball and a real chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Seedorf. Otto wins the duel this time. Adams. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
shot a goal! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It could be in. Can he finish? It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
He's got a goal! Vietnam playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Nicely aimed pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Ah, that's a waste. Odo. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. Kukçu. Ødegaard. And they can counter here. Looking for a runner. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe, and the shot! Ødegaard. Oh, easy pickings there. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. And reclaimed it in a... Del Piero!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Can he get it through? Good ball over the top.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham might be dangerous. Chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Azar. And it's Maldini. That's beautifully weighted. Up he goes! And he steered it beyond the post. Just about up to the hour now. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Now it's Del Piero. Gerrard. Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Conte. And it's slung out wide. And it's Maldini. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Threads one in, and this is Del Piero. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Valverde, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
9, Hazard. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, it rattles the bar! Now, what about a counter-attack? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Otto. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And now he has two. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Conte, that's Maldini. That is good alertness. Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Looking for options for movement. Otto. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. York. And it's Otto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukçu. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. No mistake! Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Could move up a gear here. Messi knocks it into space. He has found the way through. And that's that. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And and the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. Threads one in. Pull it. Messi gets into some space. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that was vital. Ødegaard.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kupchu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to pass it through. Azar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Hernes. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kante gets a foot in here. Ødegaard. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kupchu. And it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? A header! Oh, taken with style. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So is this the start of a comeback? Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Shifted it to the flank. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. Otto. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. It's a pretty loose... Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So now the difference is 3. He's found a way through. Thuram.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the shot! Otto. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Ferdinand with the clearance. Bellingham. Kukçu. And it's half-time here.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Kindly make his way to the information center.
Here we go again then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And it's Bellingham. Messi, and Messi! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross in. Conte.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bullet! Oh no, what has happened here? Kukçu. Adams. Kukçu. And it's Otto. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet. That's a nicely shaped... And the finish! Hazard. He's found a way past. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Conte. Nicely aimed pass. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Almost an hour gone. And it's Azar. Azar touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Del Piero. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lewandowski. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Ødegaard. Kirkchu. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Coming on the field is number 11, Vinicius Junior.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Kirkchu's cross. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's been slipped through. Oh, this is a great... Tries a shot! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
72 minutes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Coming on to replace him is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's in a great... Goes for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Vieira calmly anticipates. Kirkchu. Palmer. And this is Del Piero. Otto receives it in a... He's got tall! Oh, terrific save.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Conte. Coming on the field is number...
Dealt with
14,
nicely by the defence. So their fourth corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. Del Piero with the cross. Cleared away. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Maradona. Thuram. That's Vieira. Zico. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Mbappe gets into it. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance! They're up to 5 corners now.
There will be 5 minutes
Vieira
added time.
is there, and he can get that clear. 5 minutes to add. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Adams. And here's Del Piero. Referee looks at his watch. Ball